Hey guys, welcome back. I'm going to be sharing a couple of spell words now. So this one is a love binding slash love return spell, okay? You can use the exact same setup, the same sigils for this one. So this teaching is going to be like a combination of sigil magic and chaos magic. So before I get into this bit, and I'll explain the differences now. Guys, for those who don't know, I am predominantly a spellcaster, spiritual teacher, occultist. So if you're looking for spell work done for you as well, hit me up, because what I also do is I give them, the client, a specific spiritual ritual to do, a thank you invocation and or a spiritual bath, depending on the situation. So it's very personalized, and it's a wonderful experience actually. Along with that, of course, my chaos magic course, which I'm now offering a free consultation with the course that you purchase. Most of the guys take the consultation after they've received their ebook and gone through it, and they have some questions there, which is all good. Of course, invocation, tarot readings, one-on-one consultations. So remember, guys, for this type of magic now, right? It is extremely powerful. The power comes through the communication, your personal energy, the sigils itself, and how you combine everything. It's like having all your different ingredients on their own. They taste just what they are, but put them together and you get something special, right? So you put all of these things together, all these different formats of energy together, and you start creating, you start manifesting realities into your life, okay? So keep in mind also, because this is not black magic as such, and there's no entity involved, which you can do as well. I actually combine all of it to make it more powerful, but this is excluding entity right now. You got to really focus on your personal energy on this, and consciously, like, don't just draw the sigil and write the petition. Know what you're doing and why you're doing it. That knowledge is part of the spell, which is why when I cast my spells, I don't just light the candles and walk away. I consciously know what every single thing is, and I put it together in my recipe pot as such, and I ignite it and I cook it together. So that knowledge, that conscious act, what you're doing, is super important, guys, okay? And again, for further in-depth teachings on these type of things, that's what takes place in my consultations. I keep these ones smaller. They are effective. Give it a shot. Practice, practice, practice. But for in-depth, more lessons and more just chatting about it, rather have a consultation with me, okay? So, like I said, it's a love binding spell slash love return. So if you're in a relationship but you feel it's dwindling and you want to grab on, you do this. Or if the person's left you already and you want to get them back, you can do this as well. The only thing that changes is going to be your wording in your petition, your verbal wording, and your seen word, okay? And the energy remains the same. It's just the forms of communication which precedes the actual action of the spell work. That's what changes. So, really, really simple. You're going to need 2 red candles, one with your name, one with the partner's name written on it, okay? Um, Rub both candles with either olive oil or eucalyptus oil or rosewood oil. um, Place them together, bind them together with copper wire. You're going to place them on a plate, and around this, you can put fertile soil, chili flakes, and around the whole area, now slightly bigger. If you have a big plate, for example, you can almost fill the plate now with fresh red rose petals. Okay, somewhere next to the plate, either standing up or on the side of the plate, you're going to have your petition, which is the written intent, the very clear intent. And if you want to learn more on how to write a petition, how to speak properly creation, give me a shout. Let's have a consultation. Or if you want to speak to me about doing the spell. But you're going to have your written petition there. You're going to almost mirror echo it verbally, and of course with your mental visualization now, the seen word. So you've got your setup there now. 2 candles bound in copper wire, the fertile soil, chili flakes, red rose petals, your written petition. You're going to have close by. If you don't have it, it's not that much of a train smash. Just pour more energy in. It's like having one ingredient out your pot of food as such. You're going to miss it, but it's still edible, if that makes sense, guys. But if you can, get a red or a red rose quartz crystal close by, like almost touching the plate. And then you need these 2 sigils, okay? Let me show you that. And that's the correct way that I'm showing it. And this one, okay? So these 2 sigils, once you have them drawn, behind each sigil as well, you're going to clearly, in a very short fashion, write your name, the other person's name, DOB, and either this relationship is strengthening, this person is returning to me, and so forth. behind each one. And this you place on top of your rose petals. So behind each one, you've got written intent. You've got your petition, which is written intent. Now, the materials are there. They're very simple. But like I say, do it consciously, guys. And this is an important part. I actually teach this. Know why those sigils are there, what they represent. They represent the love, the binding, the return love. Okay, so when you light your candles, oh, my bad, sorry. Also on your plate, you're going to have a picture of yourself and your partner or ex-partner. Again, names written behind it. The more intent that's going into it, right, the more like physical intent, it actually amplifies your spell. So have all this set up there. Light the candles and consciously start to work it. You know, start to work the spell. Speak it out loud, what is happening now. And then you close your eyes and you start to see what is happening. But as you do it, you've got to dig in. That's sort of spellcaster does. And that's why I said in a few words, it is tiring and it is draining. But sum up that power, that life force in your belly, and pour it into your spell. As you pour it into your spell, guys, this is when you see what you want to happen. But remember, what you are seeing, what you are speaking, and what you are writing must be of one tone. And your emotion behind it is also important. So have that all aligned, and there's no reason why it shouldn't work. Okay, guys, if you like the vid, show the like. If you appreciate the vid, show the like. Share the vids, guys. Anyway, give it a shot. Give me a shot if you need help. Be good or not.